How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. After what seems like a monthless end of just Team of the Year, we finally had a little bit of confirmation that Future Stars will be coming next. The website has updated that link, which is leading many to believe that we will be seeing Future Stars as our next promo. And with that being said, I decided to put together a little Future Stars promo prediction. This is by far my favorite promo of them all, just because there's so many new cards of players who just are not even close to good in this game. So I'm really excited to share my predictions, and I'm really excited for the promo. Without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. And as you guys can see on the first screen, my first prediction is Brandon Williams. Now, with my predictions, I tried to include players who weren't in obviously the last two previous ones. However, I did just include all the best players that are available. So just because, you know, I show a few guys from the same team does not mean EA will pick it, as well as the ratings. I mean, I kind of just threw them together. I'm not a ratings guy, so by all means, feel free to let me know what you guys think these guys are rated. But Brandon Williams is my first one that I predicted, 87 left back from Manchester United. We do have a couple fullbacks in this prediction. I think fullbacks are going to be very strong. Next up, we have what's probably going to end up being the star of the promo is going to be Ansu Fati. His card is going to be absolutely sick. I'm sure his stats will probably be even a little bit better than this. He might even be, you know, a few overalls higher. But by far, this is going to be my favorite card of the promo. He's absolutely sick. His inform is amazing. So is his player of the month. So I can't imagine how good, you know, his next card will be. Next up, we have Bellingham. This was a card that had a lot of hype during Birmingham days. For Dortmund, he hasn't been super, but he still, I think, is a future star for sure. I think he's going to have a really sick card, but I don't think he's going to be a super card in this promo, if that makes any sense. Next up, we have, I'm going to try and pronounce all these names right, CAMAVINGA. This guy is a beast in real life. I think he's going to have an absolutely insane card. I think he's really going to be another Hullet style card. Maybe he's not 90 overall, maybe he's a little bit lower, but he already is pretty high rated in this game. I think he has the potential to be a really sick card despite, you know, his rating not even being this high. This is a card I'm really excited for. Next up, we have Cherky. Cherky, I'm sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing the names, but he's a card that's going to be really sick too. He's really good in real life, and believe it or not, this guy actually has 5-star in the game. So he has the potential to be a really sick card if he can get into this team. And next up, we have David. He does have the Once to Watch card. However, he has not really played to par this year. I still think he's going to be a superstar in the future. Being that Canadian soul striker. But I think he's going to get a potential really good card. He hasn't had any special cards this year. Being in the Once to Watch promo, I have a feeling EA will try to get this guy some justice this year, as he just hasn't been able to get any informs or anything like that. Next up, we have Sergio Dest, and I will let you guys know we do have quite a few Barcelona players in here. First American in the squad that we included. This guy has the potential to be a really sick right back. I think he'd be a really nice addition in La Liga. Trying to think, I don't think we really have too many great La Liga right backs anymore anyways. So this would be a really sick card, really meta. And again, you know, you start getting into those United States links, which could be huge for, you know, say using like a Para or something like that too. Next up, we have Frimpong, and for some reason, his player picture just isn't rendering on OBS for some reason, and when I made the card. So I am sorry for that. But this guy for Celtic has been really good. I think he has the potential to be a really sick card. He's really pacey already. So I'd imagine this will be a really fun Dutch card to use. And again, links like, you know, just the links that he can provide will be sick. Next up, we have Gabriel, and I didn't really know how to rate this card, I won't lie. He did have an inform this year, so he already has an 82 rated inform in the game. I think he has the potential to probably get into this team, and he has the potential to be a really sick card. I'm really excited to see what they do rate his card at, because he is actually very slow. I did boost his pace up about 20 on this card. He does have 55 pace on the inform or something like that, so he's definitely a card that I think will get into this team. He's played very well for Arsenal this year already too. So I do think he has, you know, the potential to get a really nice card. Next up, we have Reece James. Now, I know, I went fullback heavy this promo. Reece James, he has the potential to be a really sick card. This is a card I would really use, and not to mention, I mean, I think this dynamic would be really sick to have. I think this is a sick dynamic image. I think the Chelsea colors really mix well together too. But Reece James, he didn't get anything in the past 2 years for, you know, future stars, so I'd imagine that this could be sick. You know, he'd be a really fun card to use, and he's pretty good for Chelsea as is. So definitely a card that I would be interested in seeing in this game. And next up we have Curtis Jones. Now Curtis Jones, he's actually played quite a few games for Liverpool this year with the the injury crisis that's going on there. But I think this guy has a lot of potential. I don't think he's going to be a super card, despite having a really good season. Just because I can't see EA giving him this crazy upgrade. He is actually 64 overall in the game. So there's always the potential that he might not even get a card, but I think the fact that he's played for Liverpool quite a bit this year, I think that gives him the potential to actually get a card this year. Just because, he's seeing a lot of match time. Next up, we have Meslier. I don't know if I pronounced his name right. Again, I'm sorry. Please don't ridicule me in the comments. But this guy's played a few games for Leeds this year. He's been really sick. I really can't think of many goalkeepers that deserve to get into this promo. I mean, this guy is one that should. I think he's really cool. I think he's a really, decent goalkeeper, has a good potential and stuff like that. Plus, you get some French Prem links, which all we have is Lloris for that. I think this would be a really fun card to add into the game. Next up, we have Pedri. Now, again, there's going to be a lot of Barcelona players in this one, obviously. This guy has, all those youngsters for Barcelona this year have been interesting. I think they're all going to end up being future stars eventually. I think this would be a fun card. Now, I want to say he is a left mid, but I did switch the position to right mid because I didn't have any in this promo so far, so I'd imagine you'll see a few position change here and there. I know a lot of them play many different positions. Like, I know Curtis Jones has played, like, left wing a few times, too. So the position-wise, it's all down to EA. I only make the predictions, not the ratings, so, yeah. Next, we have Pedro Neto. This guy has been pretty cool, pretty good in real life. I think he has the potential to be a really good player. His card is going to be really fun. He's going to be a really sick card. We are seeing, again, like I said, I'm not a ratings guy, so we'll probably see a lot of these ratings change, but I do think that this guy has the potential to get in. There are quite a few Wolves player in here, too. Wolves and Barcelona. It seems those two guys have the most youngsters that have the potential to be stars. But I am really excited to see. And I want to say that I might have messed his nation up because and if I did mess any of the nations up, I am sorry. But at the same time, it's not really my fault. It's FIFA rosters, man. That website is so laggy. But I want to say Pedro Neto is not English, but I might be wrong. I don't think he is, though. Next up, we have Reina. This is another American card American guy that could be getting, a card. Realistically, again, the positions can always change and stuff like that. I really just went with the positions that they were listed in already on Ultimate Team. But this guy has been, he has the potential to be really good. There's a lot of those Americans that have the potential to be good. Now, personally, I'm not trying to be biased, but I don't rate the Americans, even though I'm from there. I still think they have a lot to improve on. But that being said, next up we have RIQUI PUIG. This guy's been really good. I think he has the potential to get a really sick card. I try to give him more of a little bit of an attacking rated card, more of an attacking player, rather than, who is it? Well, a card that didn't have too many defensive stats. In FIFA, he's not listed to have really good defensive stats. Again, it's down to EA on what they're going to rate these cards, but I think he's got a really good shot at getting into this promo. Next up, we have SAKA. Now, I don't think we saw his card. I don't think we saw future stars for him yet. I looked in the past 2 years. I didn't see him, but he's going to get one if he hasn't been included. He'll probably get a really high rated one. He's had a good year already. And I'd imagine, the potential in this guy is endless. So, the England future looks really good. And I think Saka is a card that, would be really sick to see in this game. Next up, we have Fabio Silva, another card that the Wolves have. This guy has been like that FIFA career mode guy that you always go to every year. I think he's finally starting to get to a spot where he's going to start playing more and more. He has loads of potential to be really good. And I'd imagine, this guy has, he's going to get in eventually. I think this is going to be a fun card too to use. And that brings us to the end of the promo. We did start with Brandon Williams. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up. Again, I'm sorry if one of the nations or the clubs was mixed up. Again, FIFA rosters is... It's a laggy website, man. It's very slow. It doesn't update all the time. So I am sorry for that. But let me know in the comments who you guys think is going to get a Future Stars card. Again, there's loads of potential for this promo. I'm really excited to see it. We just get so many new players that are really good. So I'm really excited to see what's going to drop. Drop a like on this video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Again, make sure to let me know who you guys think is going to get into the Future Stars promo. And with that being said, that'll wrap up the video. Until next time, guys, peace.